of all, as I'm thinking through these questions of who does not have pressure, Dave is saying Zach Wheeler. That's actually the only person I could kind of think of. But I think even with him, he doesn't, because as of now, we haven't heard of an extension. He's heading into free agency next season. I think there's some pressure there, but I actually can't think of anybody that does not have pressure on them, because I feel like everybody has something to prove.
Yeah, I mean, like
season.
anytime you're in championship expectation time,
yeah, like I don't think
there's going to be pressure on everybody.
I think
his answer about Rob
different.
was a good one, because
it's solid.
I do think Rob is going to be feeling it.
He's got the most, for sure.
Yeah, Neil says the two main reasons for positivity are Trey and Harper. Like, those guys expect the pressure, the Treys, the Harpers, the JTs. Maybe I think Castellanos has some pressure on him, but I think Rob might have the most. I was going to say,
but if we go through the list, okay.
Stott's going to have pressure in that he has to repeat it.
Yes.
Like, I think he's...
And
we watch
get
him
that
daily.
national attention
but I think, like,
this is who I am. Right.
He can kind of be like the
fluke.
motor to this whole team. And I think there's probably an internal pressure for Bryson to repeat how great he was last year, which I think is really hard.
And then Bryce being a first baseman every day and having
pressure.
A full season, he's always going to have pressure.
Yeah.
He's Bryce Harper.
He's had pressure on him since he was 16.
Literally.
Yeah.
Kyle is the fact that we are still hearing him at leadoff.
But he doesn't have to play the field, so he gets some pressure taken off of him. Like, imagine how...
But it almost, I feel like, could be worse, because now everything's in your at-bats. Like, if you are Johan Rojas, although we still don't like his at-bats either, but if you can contribute something, if he's struggling at leadoff and you're the DH and you're not it's like, what? This is what you're here for.
Going out into the field where you just suck at it.
That is true.
Like, no matter what you do in the off season, like, you're just not, you're going to be a below average major. Like, removing that has to be like a sense of.
And to me, the pressure is you're not going to play out in the field, so you better be ready every time you're stepping up to bat.
Yeah.
And then Alec is the fact that you're trying to lock in third baseman. You're trying to show that that you really are that guy. Like, this is your time to prove to us a little bit more.
Stott, he's not even top 10, John Sequela says. Well, yeah,
but that's something to prove, because
this could be like his coming
10.
out party year.
This should be the breakout.
I think
for the rest
notice
of the league.
what he is here locally, but I'm not sure those.
Trey needs that full season.
Your average baseball fan really knows Bryson Stott and how great of at-bats he gives you.
Yeah, it's interesting when you think about it, because there's a lot of things that have to be proven.
I think
for each person, it's different.
I think Mike's choice of Rob is probably right. Yeah. Now, Aaron Nola is going to have a lot of pressure on him, too.
He's another one.